Welcome to Friday Night D&D, and here now the dulcet tones of Ari.
Friday. D&D. Welcome to our Friday night D&D session, prison edition.
With DM's Kalsto After Dark.
Oh God, it's gonna get even more awkward. All right,
We're just FM radio right now, aren't we?
Hey, we'll get there. All right, so picking up where we left off last time, after freshly surrendering, after a couple people went down, you made the ugly but choice that at least saved everybody of putting down your arms and unfortunately killing Theris's level 8 spirits. After that, you were kind of disarmed and stripped of anything of great value or use to you, and put inside a couple of dungeon cells. A couple of you who had drawn attention got a couple of more cautionary measures. Mostly Ari, Ali, and Leah both have a wonderful pair of bracers and a collar to adorn them for their stay here. Let's see. Other than that, Jambo and Theris have bracers. And I think that is it. Oh, and yeah, Deft, you as well as your other Deft both also have collar and bracers.
Rude.
I got
They just
AFK
assume-
real quick. My wife has perfect timing. As soon as Ari finishes his little song, my phone rings. Can you bring me some Tylenol, please? I'll be right back.
Go for it, bud.
Mm-hmm.
But you are kind of partnered up. Ari, your partner is currently missing because Leah was actually being asked a couple of questions. However, before we get to you guys in the dungeon, back in Def's apartment, go ahead and Tanya,
Yes.
I need you to roll a perception check. You're still just kind of like looking around at all the different minis and things like that for the table. Rosie's just kind of like inspecting the table, wondering where Scout went. And Jason's just brooding in the corner, getting nervous that it seems that no one's like reached out well enough yet.
Is Rosie able to connect to Scout to see what Scout's doing?
Unfortunately, no, they're different tech. However, as you're sitting there, Jason kind of snaps his fingers at you, kind of quietly, and looks up at the roof. And you hear like little, like, it's hard to say, not like light, but probably like medium-sized footsteps on the roof of his apartment.
Oh, great.
Jason
Oh,
is
we
going to extinguish the light.
You want us to roll stealth?
So, yeah, you could roll still. I'm just turning lights off. So Jason kind of douses all the lights quickly. He's just invisible because he's a freaking Gloomstalker.
I'm gonna
I'll
go.
roll it though.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
back
you're
to the
good,
corner
okay.
here, so I'm
You
away.
can move now.
I'm gonna have me go over there and Rosie go over to the other corner, away from the window.
Sure. I think you can move Rosie too. She's oh god, he's got good stuff. I'm pretty sure you're just invisible. Hide in plain sight. Oh yeah. Yep, and then he's got this one. Vanish. All right, you just kind of watch him like back into the shadow of the corner, and he just kind of like disappears into the shadow. How do I turn this one off? Oh, it's off. Okay. By Rosie, you kind of hear something messing with the door. Seems like it's locked on the inside. You guys have it locked. And then you hear over by the window between you and Rosie, you kind of hear something messing with that. And then also the window by Jason.
The window's locked.
Yeah, they seem to be.
I'm back.
Why would Deft open his windows?
Did you change scenes?
Oh, that's right. This is
Yeah, we're in
shut
the apartment.
This is shuttered deft. I forgot.
It's
Just
showing
air out the
to be
room
grayed
every once
out.
in a while.
I turned off all the lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, because you don't have. Yeah, so basically all the lights are out. There's something on the roof of his apartment. They're kind of hiding in the corners. Things are at 2 different windows and the door trying to open them, but thankfully they are locked. Jason like pulls out his bow. You don't see him, but he does it. He's gonna slowly kind of make his way behind the pot of food.
Like he stumbled into that bookshelf for a second. Kind of looks over. Do you have dark vision, Tony?
Yep,
How far?
60 feet.
And then you hear like a little rock break a window. The shutters are drawn, but you do hear the glass kind of break behind it, like something hit it hard enough to pop it back a little.
And which window was that?
That is this window
You can open it.
here. Well, they could if they would like.
Well, if it was broke, I say it'd be open then.
Well, they kind of like hit it in, and the glass broke, but it's still kind of shut.
I'll have my toy gun prepared.
For the sake of light, let's actually open. Why not seeing my door light? Is that a different? Doors were under just the light menu, yeah. Nope. We'll just turn this one on for fun. All right. So the window breaks. What do you want to do, Tony?
I'll have my toy gun ready.
All right, and there's like this little hand that's starting to kind of come in and try to like look for a latch or some sort of mechanism.
Do the shutters come in or go out?
They pull in, but like this hand is kind of broken off a part of it. It's a smaller hand. It's not like a full human-sized hand, and it's furry.
Do these hands look like anything I've seen before?
Roll a nature check. It kind of looks like a rabbit or a hare. But like much larger.
Thou dost not want these hands.
Do we have the holy hand? The holy hand grenade of Antioch, or whatever the hell it was called.
You do not.
Does it look like it's having?
Fine.
Does it look like it's having any chance to hit that latch to open it up?
Well, let's see. I'll roll for it. Oh, he watches it kind of like goes and hits up, and it kind of flips up, but it falls back down into place, and you kind of just hear something like you're not sure what the language is, but you know cursing when you hear it.
I'm gonna have Rosie head over there.
Sure.
And just hold the latch down.
All right, so you kind of just hear it, and it kind of retracts the hand. Oh, there we go. I knew I was insane. I just forgot what it was spelled. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why is that missing? At the front door, you hear thuds.
Does the door come in or go out?
The door opens out. No, in. Yeah. Think about that for a second. But
That's
it is also secured.
That's a bookshelf right there.
It opens in towards the table.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but
that is a bookshelf. Correct.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna push
You
this.
are very strong.
I know. I'm gonna go over to the bookshelf over that corner
Oh, that's what I was doing.
and turn it and put it in front of the door.
Okay. Let's look at that now that I got the window open. Is that breaking light through there? Ooh, it's completely dark for you right now, or can you see?
I can see. It's like gray.
Theris is Al. You probably can't see that, right? Hold on. I can fix this. We have the ability to do so. Let me recode this out. What? They don't have it either? That's bull. Do, 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 do. This one. Yes.
I had to AFK just a sec. What's happening?
No worries. Things are trying to break into the apartment over there. Rosie's holding the window, and Tanya just dumped the bookcase in front of the door. I'm just adding light to your Al. So that we don't
His
have
action figures and novels
He's
scattered
got
everywhere.
a dark vision, so the room's like just black and white.
Okay, good. I didn't know if I was like, I think he's AFK. I'm not sure if they can see it.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
It's just the I'll say the black and white version. He's got 120 foot
perfect.
vision or dark vision.
Cool. All right. You kind of hear. What languages do you speak, Tanya?
Celestial and common.
can't quite understand what these are saying. And then you hear like more steps going up over the thing. Jason kind of like goes over where Rose is and kind of peeks out. What's that? And he kind of points you over. Like, look over there.
What, out the window where Rosie was?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over and take a look.
There we go. Not the same weapon, but more or less you see 3 of these.
Oh,
They
no.
all seem to be in like a similar uniform.
Rabbit people.
After they kind of figure out that there's something inside here, they kind of scatter off. Seemingly safe for the moment.
Daft was about to get bunny burgled.
But back to the dungeon. So Leah, as they kind of finish up with you, they do bring you back. So you're currently in a cell by yourself down below. While they apparently are waiting to take you before the king.
Do I need to switch maps?
Yeah, we're back on the map. Apparently seeming wants a second opinion other than the wizard who was here previously. So, as we come into scene with you guys, you hear Grog singing 3 bottles of beer on the wall. However, he's been singing 3 bottles of beer on the wall for about 3 hours now. He's probably like around 1,500 times or so. He just can't count higher than 3. I need everyone to roll an intelligence saving throw, please.
I'm going to spend a key point to re-roll that.
Ari has apparently heard this one before.
I don't gain insanity points, huh?
That's actually really low. Oh, he's got a -1 too. This is going to be great. Nope. That is fitting that they both rolled the same.
Oh, minus my roll by 1. I don't have my cloak of protection anymore.
Oh, yeah. I will also roll. Ooh.
Did they at least leave my clothes on me?
Yeah.
If they had no value or purpose, yeah. Other than cover.
Yeah, they're to cover my private bits.
There you go. So Ari, you're okay. Theris, you're okay. Oh, sorry, blew a key point. Probably a good choice. You're
Yep.
okay. Leah's okay. Unfortunately, Allie and Caleb are like losing their shit here. Like, if they have to hear this song for one more round, they are gonna kill someone.
Okay.
But you are all thoroughly annoyed. Oh, Sunthan, you are also. Sorry. You're
Mhm.
You're hiding under the combat tracker.
Can you either shut up or actually drink something?
It's like he just holds up a beer to the side, like of where your cell would be, and you just see this big stein stick out. I got a beer. I love ale, and he just kind of goes back to his seat.
Is it close to me?
No, it was just within like view. Where were you? Yeah. Valley.
Lightweight.
Oh, that's not nice. Ignored, big guy. He goes back to singing the song. Oh no! All right, what do you guys want to do?
Is there like anything I can use as a rock or a small little marble? Anything?
I mean, if you want to try to like break a part of the wall or part of the floor,
Sure.
I mean, you could like bite off a fingertip too if you were like are desperate.
Uh,
I probably shouldn't say that with Synth around.
Well, don't worry about it.
The fist gets thrown.
is there any loose marble rocks? Yeah, I'm just need to chip a rock.
Well, an investigation check. See if you can find like a weak spot.
My rolls are normal again.
Allie kind of looks over at you. What are you doing?
Seeing if there's a small rock or anything.
What do you want a rock for?
I point at him or through the bars.
Ah, she smiles. With this evil grin in her eye.
I mean,
Kind of looks like down at her bracelet and her necklace, and she kind of does a fake sneeze. So I'll roll a performance check.
if we're gonna be stuck here, it might as well be annoying.
That is a natural 18 for a 21 on the performance. So you watch as she sneezes and she smacks her hand into the ground with her full weight. And you just watch it. There's like 5 little shards of stone that's kind of splintered off. Oh, excuse me.
Thank you.
It's kind of like smiles. He looks up at you. Yes, sir, Mr. Therister. And he goes and he sits on his pillow.
Is anyone else doing anything? Because if not, I'm gonna start throwing rocks.
So, what's with the collar and bracelets, anyways?
Who are you asking? Just both of them?
Just out of the cell.
What?
So
You don't like them? They look so beautiful on you.
Oh, if he starts talking, I'm gonna try and throw a rock in his mouth.
Which one? The elf?
The elf.
Go ahead and roll an attack at him.
I'm gonna just use a dart. I'm assuming.
Yeah, just use a dart. That's fine. As you fling it in his direction, you just watch him catch it between his fingertips. And he just kind of looks over at you. He's like, ooh, you're a spunky one.
I'm tossing
And
the
just
4 other
flicks
rocks
it,
at
and
him.
then, oh, are you? Okay. He kind
No,
of
no,
flicks
no.
it.
I'm just like I'm showing him I have 4 more.
Oh, okay. As you do that, he flicks it at Grog. It hits him, but it doesn't do anything. He's like, stop that. Like, now behave.
I've thought about it.
Yeah,
I
but why
try
would we
not
do
to
that though?
think. He looks over at Grog. He's like, they do break a good point. I believe you are on 3. Oh, I think I am. Let me double check.
What is this door made of?
I mean, I would
Yeah,
assume
they
they are because I can see in color, and I'm a
Yeah.
human, but I didn't know because it didn't look like. I don't know. It just didn't look right.
It's black and white in the cells.
For dark vision people, it's black in my cell.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because there's no light source coming in that way. That is kind of weird. Oh, hold on, check this out. That's why. Oh wait, no, that closed you.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
it's
you got
just, yeah, it
nothing.
went dark there.
That is kind of weird. It should be going like the opposite way towards you almost.
Uh,
Oh, but if you does it go off you spinning?
Oh, if I turn and look,
Yeah. No.
no,
I just
facing
figured
doesn't
it would.
matter.
Oh my gosh, I gotta click off you. It's so dark.
It would be cool when Fantasy Grounds finally gets an update to where they can have either animated maps or at least
Oh, yeah.
animated objects. Like to watch the
Mhm, the
because like those
interaction.
torches look cool in the Dungeon Alchemist.
Oh yeah, it looks a lot better in that system. That would, and if you could do like 3D, yeah, it's gonna be good someday soon. Anyone else doing anything? Deaths
Or
soon?
Ari will point over to Daft and then point at her collar and shrug.
I'm going to spend 3 key points to add +6 to that. I'm being petty at this point.
Oh, at the elf.
Yeah. So +6.
Yeah, that hits him. He's-
I want to try to. Can I summon Mabel's staff out of my hand?
Do you want to do it at the door? Or do you want to do?
No, I'm just kind of like
inside?
down below, like not where it can be seen. I just want to see if I can feel it start coming out or not.
Oh yeah, you can totally feel it.
Okay.
It has no effect. That's so the benefit for a couple of you. A lot of you have like summoned weapons. Your staff is too strong to be stopped by the bracer, and it kind of has its own thing, so it can still come to you. Since you don't have anything kind of stopping you, they just think you're kind of a crazy person running around with a giant bone.
I would assume that the
Um,
bracelets just prevent me from casting.
no one's tried to
think
cast yet.
I don't think they even saw it because I didn't even hit anything.
No, I think you basically jumped off of like an upper area and you started running over and then you got knocked out.
Yep,
You did hit you hit the rogue with that redirect, I think.
I did. That's the only thing I did.
Okay, I want to. I'll return the staff into my hand, and I want to sit there and try to, like cast guidance on myself. Can I feel the magic flow through me, or is it prevented?
You tried it, you can't conjure it up.
Okay, I'm gonna summon the staff out and try to use it as a focus and try to cast the same thing again. Or no, this time I'm gonna try to cast mending on my robe. I find a spot that's frayed.
Let me see. Roll an Arcana check. You kind of like you could feel it a little bit stronger, but you're still having a hard time like pulling it together. You kind of gather between this area and your bracers. If you could either get out of this area or get those bracers off, you might have a lot less resistance.
Did they take all of our items? We're wearing nothing but clothes, correct?
Well, even then, like they checked your clothes too. So like Ari had some spell focuses on her clothes, and they took.
Well, what
those.
about my thieves' tools? Is what I'm curious.
Oh yeah, you got picked clean.
Okay.
They put their good person on it.
I want to look around for the room. Is there
They
any
took our
kind of
necklace.
bones or anything I could try to make do as thieves' picks to try to? Well, first off, do the bracers look like they have any kind of lock on them to be picked?
They're just a simple bracelet. They don't even look like they open. When you saw them secured, it looks like it just is almost like liquid metal, and it just kind of went around your wrist.
Okay, so nothing to pick. And nothing on the inside of the door either, correct? I mean, it'd be a pretty bad prison if it was.
No.
Now, are these...
It does have like a latch, but it's not like a magical door. But yeah, it's a decent gate.
And it's a solid door other than like a little window in it?
No, it's like a metal gate.
Okay, like bars up
So,
and
like,
down.
if
So like
you-
I could put my hands on the outside and try to pick the lock if nobody was watching, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It might be difficult because you couldn't see, but
Right,
there might be
okay.
ways around that too. But as far as bones, being this is Def's game world, he never really designed bones into the dungeon because he didn't use it a whole lot.
These are very
Um,
clean cells.
Yeah, so they're just like it's like a little pillow blanket thing just sitting on the floor. It's dusty, but that's really about it.
I look at Jambo
Um,
and say, "Sorry, little guy." No.
I was gonna say Jambo's got bones. Jambo kind of just looks sad at you, Theris. They took him.
Do what?
They took him.
Took who?
They took Benson. Gotta get him back.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to have a good time with him. He's not going to go easy, but we'll find him. Don't worry.
And he just looks happy and goes and sits down and starts making like random noises. You hear the door to the north open, and 3 individuals walk in. Number 1. Let me clear these targets. Number 2. And oh, it gets better. Don't worry. Number 3.
I only see one.
Oh yeah, because of field of view. So you watch as they kind of walk down.
My last Brock.
So it is Terry and Dodie, Vex, Vax and Grok. Leah.
I can't actually see Leah's token on the map.
Did you have Leah taken?
Double click on Leah's
Double
portrait.
click on, yeah. You have to change characters.
Yeah, it's black. It's black down there.
I can see your field of view.
Oh.
You should be able to
I'm
see.
satisfied now, Al.
You can only see one at a time, though. Click on your token, and you
Oh,
should
there
see
we go.
hers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Vex is currently at your door. All right, come on. Time to go see the king.
Is there any reason it's me in particular?
Well, I don't think. And she kind of looks over in the direction towards Steph's cage. The only other wizard he knows, I don't think he likes. And he thought your hair looked nicer than the blue-haired one, so he said he would ask you first. Who knows? Maybe if he likes what he says, he'll let you all go.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to play. How dull.
Come on, be a good sport now. And she kind of pops the door open. It's like, Grog, I'm leaving you in charge. Terry and Doty are taking your spot. And the 2 twins will escort Leah to the throne room.
As they're starting to walk out, I'm like, hey, excuse me. It's kind of, I understand these are cells and not supposed to be super accommodating, but do you have something like a small shrubbery or a small sapling or something that could at least have some life in here just to look at?
The gentleman with the blunt. Roll a persuasion check there.
Too bad this isn't Marius.
Let's see. He rolled a nat 20. Okay.
I'm not lying. I'm being sincere.
Oh, no. He looks over at you. I see through it, though. He looks over. Fine. Very well. Dodie, find me a shrubbery.
Nee.
As she walks out the room. Dodie, I'm going to roll a quick check to see what. Yeah, Dodie can find a shrubbery. That's a natural 3. And off Dodie goes to find a shrubbery. And he sits down in the chair. He takes her spot.
What kind of project is he working on?
Who are you asking?
Looking more toward the other wizard that he supposedly talked to.
That
Boy.
wizard, while looking like death since being in this cell, is at least like 2 shades paler than your deft. And his jaw's just like down, and he can't like bring himself to speak. And he just like kind of puts his finger towards his chest like me.
Yeah?
Hold on, he has to make a save.
He has to make a save to talk to you.
And he throws up on the ground and then goes and hides in the corner.
Is he alright?
Yeah, probably. He's going through some stuff, I think.
Been in here a while.
Roll a persuasion check, Sora.
Yes, because charisma is my best skill.
Harry, are we allowed to give the mail? If he'll stop their complaining, I don't care. He goes, you didn't ask very nice, but you are very pretty. And he just kind of puts a nail on the ground and slides it over towards you. You have to drink it. It doesn't fit through the bars, but you can drink it.
She'll down it.
Grog his jaw kind of drops almost in a similar fashion to the other deft. Amazing.
I wish that would work.
All right.
And why?
No. She did put you in charge. You two could head out and grab a lot more ale.
Why is it always
Don't worry, watch.
appearance?
Oh boy! Oh boy! And you hear like shuffling, and then you hear the door open. And you see your little Shishido knight carrying beer. Oh, thank you, little fella. He kind of like pats it, and it goes back off.
That's handy.
I know, I don't even know how it has hands. Yeah. You look at yourself. She talked to me.
This is rough, buddy. This is rough. You gotta do a little better than that.
I tried. It's so intimidating.
You know, this one's really a lot less intimidating than the one from your world.
Oh, I guess I could try again. And he kind of like walks over and peeks his head around the corner. Hi.
Hey,
You see
you
like the
feeling
top half
alright?
of his head. Oh yes. I was hit with a anti escape queasy spell experimenting. I'll find now.
Giggles. Glad to hear. Don't suppose you know what's going on? Bracers, project.
Oh, these? I made these. Pretty cool, huh? Ding,
Of
ding, ding,
course you
ding.
made these.
I didn't expect to wear them.
How do you get them off? You'd know,
Uh,
right?
yeah.
But
We can't take them off.
why?
Well, if I had my amulet, we could take them off.
Are they magic or are they just?
No, let's. It's more the world is magical in kind of a way, and the amulet lets you kind of change some stuff. I'm assuming they're probably having her look at the amulet. You see, that's what I used to make all, and he kind of like points at all of the humans and the pepper. Some of them I made for fun, others I made on accident. And here I am.
Maybe if we cut your hands off, we could get you out of here. Oh no, then we'd have to cut your head too.
I really do like my hands. I would like to keep them.
They grow back, don't they?
I've never lost any limb before, and I would like to
Oh.
not start.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You've lost a limb before?
Yes.
Like a finger?
Like the whole about here, whole arm.
You lost an arm?
Yeah, I mean, it got
Twice.
better.
And then I lost it again. And then I got my other one back. Like, yeah. I don't. I'm just. I don't need to know. It's okay.
Okay, but
You keep my secret. I'll keep your secret. No one else needs to know.
great.
I got your back.
Do you have any plan here?
Well, I thought you were gonna save me, but
Dude, with those guys outside, no. They wasted us.
I sent the fairy to try to help you. They didn't kill the fairy, did they?
The fairy gave us potions.
Oh, yeah. Pixie potions, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work?
Well, they did. But I can't say they were extremely helpful.
Oh. Oh, sorry. She's not very strong, but she's kind of stealthy. Right? And he just kind of looks over and she appears in the corner.
Not too shabby.
It's like his pause
By
menu.
chance, does Ari see a key on either of these two?
Nope. In fact, when you were being
Just-
the last key you saw was probably the one on the female that took Leah.
Of course. Of
Mm.
course. Vex says.
When they closed us in here, did they actually even lock the doors, or did the doors just kind of like self-lock?
No, they locked them.
What
It has like a
material
closing
is
mechanism, but then it also has an extra locking mechanism to like
what
secure it.
material is the door made of?
Roll an intelligence check.
And I am rolling to
Some sort
form
of
tonight,
metal.
guys.
Or metal pixels, you're not sure.
Hey, Allie, what is this door made of?
He like walks over to it,
Feels like metal.
goes to lick it. Uh, Ugh. Oh no. I thought that was a 13. That's a 23. Yep, that's iron.
Iron.
She kind of boom boom. Pretty thick, but it's iron.
Well, not gonna be able to get through that.
All right, well, this is going on. Leah. I'm gonna have to give Theris another out.
Is this bracer restricting my soul powers?
Which one do you want to try?
To alter my form into one of the other souls?
You lost that one. That was your first one.
No. Any of the souls I have.
Oh, just into one of their
Ye-
farms. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, can I change form?
Give it a which one do you want to be?
Well, what I want to try if it works, I'm going to get like into a corner where I can't be seen. And I'm going to kind of fold my thumbs in and like if you're going to try to pull a bracelet off, you make your hand as small as possible. What I'm talking about. I want to make that form with my hand straight at the ground, like where if I was smaller, they would fall off. And I'm going to change into the little boy spirit that I've got to see if maybe that once if I do it quickly, hopefully the magic won't react quick enough or the bracelets and they'll just fall off. But before I do that, I also want to make sure I've got like my robe or something cloth spread out over the stone so there's not like a clatter sound.
Yeah. So that's easy enough to do. You kind of can like stand over your pillow because it's in the corner anyways. Roll me a D100 and a dex check. One's for your staff, one's for you.
There's that one, and the dex check probably F up because I don't have no good on dex.
You watch as you kind of go and you shrink down and they kind of match with you. You're like, crap. And then your staff kind of just glows a little bit and they just fall through your wrists.
So they're both off?
Yeah, they like flickered for a second almost and they just went through your wrists and they fell onto your pillow.
Okay, so I pick them up. Are they the same size?
They're the size they were when they were on your childish wrist.
So they're small. Okay. I'm gonna put them in my pocket. Sure. One on each side so they don't jingle together.
Yeah. Kind of easy enough to get. You freed your hand.
Now, did they take my glove, or I still have my glove
on? They probably would have inspected it. That's probably another reason you probably would have had the bracelet on anyway. So no, they probably would have left your glove off just because it doesn't really do anything.
But I still have my robe, so I will have try to keep my arms folded up in as much as possible to conceal the fact that I'm not wearing them. Go ahead and do your next scene. That's just what I wanted to check.
Yeah, perfect. All right, let me minimize this away. Wrong button. All right. Other map.
You can put the rat on the other map.
Oh, there you go. Funny you said that too. Rats are a good thing today.
And he has 30-foot dark vision.
So let me get your rat.
Of course, I'm assuming it's a lit map.
This room is, yeah. Your rat. Aw, hey, Ben. Ben on a pillar. Should put him right here. And make him small.
And I'll need a link.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That probably would help. Leah. Leah.
Everything's black unless I see Leah, but only the PC.
You don't see the map?
No, it's black. I see like Leah is like almost she's like almost a square and a half away from me. Now half a
about now?
square. And then directly south of me, 6 squares, I see a question mark.
Oh,
Why do
there we
your
go.
vision so low?
There we go.
Huh. All right. So we got Leah. And then let me get this gentleman. He's already there. Look at that.
I wonder if I adjust his dark vision if I can see more.
Probably, yeah. It should expand it because Leah has much further
There we
vision
go.
than you. There you go. All right. Did I not download that? I did. Do. Hold on 1 second. All right, that was my wife. Her and my littlest went to a theme park today and had bad chicken tenders, so they both have food poisoning.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. It's like, I don't feel good. But she's like, the baby just threw up too. It's like, yep, that's gonna do it. Just put this in the folder. Do. Thank you.
AFK real quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Paste and refresh. And there he be in front of you. And move his wrath. So one. Where's the other twin? The other twin. And the bard. As well. And they kind of lead you up. Oh, hello.
Greetings.
It's so nice to meet you.
I would say the same, but I don't particularly know who you are.
Everyone knows the king.
I'm new.
And kind of walks over to inspect. Who do you say? Why, in fact, you are. How did you come about getting here?
That might introduce a very philosophical question on existence that I'm not sure I'm ready to introduce. Do you know where here is?
Yes, this is the world of our creator.
All right.
A corrupt creator, but our creator nonetheless. Or at least he was.
Can't fault you there. I just kind of tapped one of the pieces, and here I popped.
Pieces? What pieces?
Oh, the game pieces.
Ah,
I thought you implied that you knew. My bad.
And he just kind of looks at you with like this half disappointed, half angry, yet confused look. This is a world of our masters creating.
Yes, it is.
This isn't the game.
It is a world of your master's creation, yes. For what means? That can be ambiguous.
So there's another world?
There are
Do you,
many worlds out there.
do you come from the world of the master?
Technically, no.
How many worlds are there?
Very many worlds.
You see his interest peak when you say that.
Are you feeling perhaps a little cramped up in here?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing new sights. Do you know a way out?
Considering I entered not but a few hours ago, not currently, but I'm sure the creator does. Though it appears you
Yes.
have him encaged.
We've already asked him.
And what did he have to say?
He said that we're unable to leave.
That you're unable to leave.
But you see, I know I can leave. Like, I'd like to show you something and get your professional opinion. You're a wizard, yes?
Oh, yes, by all means.
It's like, I will have to secure your hands. Please don't take it personally. You just watch as he reaches into his, like where his chest is underneath part of his cloak, and your wrists kind of shoot out and your bracelets expand and wrap around those two pillars. And he pulls out a medallion to show to you. It's like, do you know how this works? Let me get the image.
You know, this is a rather poor show of faith in me, if you want my professional opinion. I would tolerate it respectfully because you do seem to be a man of will standing.
Thank you. Let me get this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. Doody doody doo image. Import from downloads. You see, I'm wearing this amulet by a chain.
Oh dear. I have to turn my head all the way upside down to read that.
Roll a history check too.
You know, at this weird angle, it's just really hard to place.
Oh, the blood is rushing to my brain. Hold on, one moment. Gotta blink this box away.
Yeah, I mean, from a history standpoint, it just doesn't bring anything up. Roll an Arcana check.
I would love to.
You kind of look at it. You're not sure if it's some sort of inscription. It kind of looks like it might be like a spell. But there's more to this amulet. You're not 100% sure. There is other magical properties to it, though. But you gather this is some sort of incantation.
I hate that I know exactly what this is, but my very smart, intelligent wizard does not.
Uh-huh.
It's the best. It's the best, isn't it?
The best. Yeah, I'll activate my special eyes to get a good look at its magical qualities, and I'll.
I would
look this up.
say you can also use your own character's natural intelligence and notes. So if you, as a player, has seen it and know it. I mean, the same thing is like I'm not going to tell you what it is for a history check, but if you just know what it is, you can make some assumptions on your own.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly certain it's the Star of Astaroth, correct? Or whatever his name is. Hold on. I
What?
have notes.
We need to slap this wizard of yours, Deft.
Yes, we sure do.
Yes, that would be the name of it.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Astaroth, you say? A star? Oh, yes. And that means.
You know, you have quite the interesting relic there on your hands. By chance, how did you come across it?
Oh, I took it from the pansy little wizard.
Oh, lovely. Yes, this artifact has been lost for, many generations, I believe. Very powerful.
Yes, he used it to make me. And you watch as he smiles. There's something awkward about his teeth. There's what looks like to be these black gaps, but they're not like missing teeth. They're like teeth that stick out further and they're black.
Oh, he's a piano man.
Yes. And he sees you looking at his teeth. I was one of his first creations. I've made some modifications since.
Well, you look fabulous, might I say.
He licks his tongue over his teeth and does.
Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Yes, wizards are a rather eccentric sort. They get into all sorts of trouble. I'm honestly not surprised.
You can make this work. He's like, I can make it do many things, but I cannot use the spell to make new life. Observe, and he holds the necklace, and you watch, and all three of the stairs on the comic book guys go like blank. It's like, or, and he will like make one of the columns like move around. It's a very unique object, especially here, I gather.
Yes, it's certainly not being used to its full abilities, I can see.
So, could you tell me how to use it to make new life?
I'd rather have to poke around with it a bit first, but our intention with it, we were looking for it for a time. We were going to rather cure a very terrible disease that was plaguing a nation.
So you could figure it out.
I believe that I would be able to, yes.
You watch as he summons a stool for you, and he makes a little stand, and he just kind of hangs it on there, and then summons a chair and just sits next to it. Well, go
You
on.
know, I am going to have to rather ask you to release the bindings, and I'm going to make this a very straightforward transaction. I am doing this because I do not want to be in your world, and I can see that you do not either. I rather don't like being imprisoned and forced to do things. Really not my whole cuppa. And seeing as I am clearly the only, can I be honest, the only capable one here of doing this, I'd like you to put a little bit of trust in me.
He looks over to the female. I hate it when you're right.
Mm-hmm.
He looks over to the male. Go fetch the other one too, will you? He looks at you. I would expect much more from someone like you. But good try. You want my amulet for your own.
You
I
know
don't
what
think.
I said about wizards and their egos. Worth a
Nope.
shot.
It just so happens. We have an extra.
Oh,
Let's
you
play a
do?
game, shall we?
Wait, extra what?
Back in the dungeons. You watch as
The store was
the
on.
male returns and walks up to Sora and Ali's cell. Blue, with me. Kind of looks over at Sora.
Mhm.
I'll be fine.
Oh, I know you will be fine. I'm worried about him.
She just kind of like glares at him, still mad. And he leads her off too.
Mhm.
At this point, while they're transitioning, Tanya, you're able to kind of watch the overlay change so you can kind of see what's going on. I also need you to roll a D100 for me for Scout.
I'm assuming my amazing ruse didn't get fallen for.
Oh, asking to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
They just kind of look at you. He's like, there's a bucket in the corner.
No, there's not.
How tall are the roofs in the cells here? Or in the hallway outside of the cells?
In your cell, maybe like 8 feet tall. The hallway, probably like 12. As you say, there's no buckets. Can you fetch
Yeah.
a bucket? And the little pepper runs
Also,
to your bucket.
I have a question for you.
The pepper or them? By this time too,
Fancy boy.
you hear a loud clanging sound coming from the doors to the north, and you see a robot coming in with a shrubbery. Walks up to your cell. There's
I step back away from the doors to show I'm not going to be any kind of threat.
Dodie. And he just kind of puts it in front of your door and then walks back over to
He didn't
doesn't
put
have a
it
key
in the
either.
cell.
Too big. It's like a potted tree.
Okay, no, that's cool.
He just kind of drops
Also,
there and smiles at you.
I said, thank you very much. I'm gonna just
Jody.
sit down and like meditate or pretend I'm meditating and just kind of watching the tree.
do you really, really want me to have a bucket in here?
He kind of like goes, how far can you throw?
Want to find out?
He looks over. He
The
kind of
last
looks
guy
at his
was where
bag.
you were was getting pelted with rocks.
Like, be careful. I am a very famous adventurer. You wouldn't want to make me angry now, would you? But I have restraint. I won't take this personally.
Here,
Or
Dad.
just gonna
Yeah, you don't look like an adventurer.
Kind of looks over. Excuse me?
I mean, how clean does he look?
He looks very clean. His armor doesn't have any dents or anything.
Like,
It's very
not,
shiny, and he's got
not
like,
even a
he's got
single dent
helm.
or scratch on that armor of yours.
Witty retort. Huh. Oh yeah. It's like my enemies don't touch me.
You know what? I share their feeling.
He kind of looks at you, and then he looks at you. He just kind of like gives you a smug look.
I wouldn't want to touch you either. Why is there a big circle?
I'm planning things.
That's a
Fair
bomb.
enough.
That's
Don't worry, I can take it.
That's a tactical nuke briefcase we're putting in there.
All right. Caleb, Sunth, anything you guys want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna start dry heaving real hard.
Okay. You don't look so good.
And like I'm like falling on the ground. It's like something is like stuck, like in my chest.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna start growing in size.
Oh, hey, I have something for
As you try to
Darian.
grow, it is actually no, you're fine. You can grow. Correct.
Cool. And then as this continues, as I keep hacking something up, I'm gonna flare up a little bit. It's not gonna be actually rage, but it's like I'm flaring up
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming out.
Can I gust of wind this man?
I think there's something wrong with. Oh, with your lungs? Yeah,
Yep.
you can.
And then
Sorry if that dropped
that's
multiple
gonna go on
audio.
for like 2 minutes, so like there's time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it was the first one.
Yeah. So you blow. How much does it do?
Let's see. It's a 60-foot line, 10 feet wide. Strength saving throw be pushed 15 feet away.
So he just watches it like, oh, and he pushes back into Doty. And you totally mess up his hair too. He's not happy. He like immediately tries to fix his hair.
When I've cast
It's like-
my healing spells before, like mass cure wounds and things like that, is there any visible, other than the healing on the body, is there any visible effects that go off?
There are some minor effects. It's mostly from you though.
Not
while
like
these
bright
guys are waiting
flashes
for
of
the
light or
door-
glitter falling or anything like that.
No, that would be mostly from you.
Yes,
Less
Def.
so on them.
But like, how obvious is it? Like, if you're not looking at me, can you
Well,
tell?
if they're not looking at you, like a healing word.
Well, the one I'm looking at is mass healing word. It doesn't say there's anything. It just says you call out a word of restoration. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to D4 plus your spellcasting level, and then that's for that one.
That being a mass, that might have some visual components.
A mass
just 'cause it is
cure.
kind of going through an area.
Wave of healing energy washes out from you at a point of your choice within range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot sphere. Each target gains 3d8 plus spellcasting mod. The spell has no effect on undead or construct. It
Yeah,
doesn't
they'd
say there's
probably see
visible
that.
effects, but
I would assume there would be for that, but like if you were going to do like a singular healing word, like at a direct target, like if you were trying to hit Sora, you could probably do it as long as they weren't looking at
oh
you.
no, I need
But
to
like
get
a mass
everybody at
AE
once.
would probably, yeah, that would probably kind of have some level of visual effect on people. Not necessarily like a major one, but there would probably be something at least. So you grow and are heaving.
Mhm.
Can I try to pick some pockets while they're in front of the door?
Yeah, you could try. One doesn't have pockets, so you try to pick the rich guy's pocket.
Mhm.
Well, slide a hand check.
Is that guy trying to fix his hair now?
Hey,
That
big
is
guy.
a 20.
Okay, I was gonna say Ari will try and provide aid by distracting this guy, help him, or kind of give him instructions for what parts of his hair are still messed up.
As you go to reach, A, he doesn't need fashion advice or beauty advice from you. And he smacks your hand away because he beat you by 2.
Hey, big guy.
Yes.
Can you help us get out of here? I'm going to use suggestion on him.
Try to go ahead and make a save on him.
It is a low save.
He's not the wisest person.
I imagine he's got a low wisdom.
Oh, he just beat it.
But why?
I'm not used to this.
What if she beats you in a drinking contest?
Because we're good people?
Tanya, you managed to get visual from Scout.
Okay.
You kind of get like a more animated version of the room. So you kind of get a spy on what's going on with Leah. Oops, wrong button. The dungeon. There's the castle. Where is Allie? Ah, yes.
What does my heritage have to be for it? I hate these
He
spells.
brings her in as well and secures both of you. And goes back and sits in his seat. So, we seem to have a dilemma. I need answers. And I'm just not sure the motivation is clear. So, how about this? Whichever one of you can help me figure this one out can go free. If neither of you figure it out, we'll just have to have a little conversation with each of you until the other one can figure it out. So what will it be?
I just kind of look at Ali. You know, the hospitality here is really just very poor. Much worse than I was expecting.
Kind of looks. What's wrong? What's in his teeth?
I-
He.
It's actually rather interesting what he can do with his teeth.
Are those piano keys? And he just kind of like looks and he like flicks two of them. Gotta admit, that's pretty cool. So, and she looks over and she figures it out pretty fucking quick too. Is that
I know, right?
seriously?
Crazy. Why that little dork had it, I'll never know.
Deft?
Yeah,
No.
boggled, absolutely boggled.
And then she kind of looks at it. What does it do?
All sorts of things, from what I've been led to believe. I do assume that the wizard Deft would have some more insight for us. If we could perhaps have a conversation with him, we could skip some of the intricate steps.
The king kind of looks over at you. So many wizards. Very well, fetch the other one. He goes back. At this point, back in the dungeon.
Yeah, so a last ditch effort, charm person.
Hold on one second.
He probably either gets advantage or a flat roll.
Well, unfortunately for you,
Mm-hmm.
this is not a super quiet process.
I mean, it's my tiefling heritage.
It still has same effects.
Ah,
What did you say to him?
I mean, because we're good people and cringes a little, and you think I'm cute.
Oh, I knew I liked you. And as he gets in front of you, all of a sudden, his stare goes blank. And you look, and the pretty boy, his stare is blank too, and looking at you. Back in the throne room, you just see the king look really irritated. You see the Goliath in front of you.
Hmm.
He's kind of look down at you. Why don't you sit down?
She'll take a step back, but not sit.
He like stops breathing heavy and just stands there in front of your cell. The elf comes back and is going to.
Before they can come
Yeah.
back, I wanted to do something. Hey,
Yeah.
can I do something kind of crazy real quick?
Yeah.
Think of it like a palm reading, okay?
What's that?
It's like if this doesn't work, then your hand might come off. But don't worry about it.
Are you
I'm
gonna cut off
try-
my arm?
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, it might come off, but no, don't worry about it.
Oh no!
No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, you
What are
gotta
you
do
doing?
it. You gotta do it.
I don't want to do it.
You gotta trust me.
What are you doing?
You gotta trust me.
No, I don't trust you. I don't trust myself. Why would I trust
Give me
you?
your hand.
No. And he's gonna get into a slap fight with you. Roll a dex check.
And why don't you come make me, big guy?
Oh, he beat you. He rolled the natural 19. You try. He's a fast little bugger.
Okay, no.
And then you think about this for a second. He's probably still got God mode active like you do, so you think.
No, seriously, this might work.
What? Tell me first. Nothing?
I used to be able to do stuff, but I can't anymore. But I can in here for some reason.
What stuff?
I'm gonna try. I can teleport. I used to be able to teleport, but I was able to here. And
Everybody can teleport.
Not everybody can teleport.
Oh, sucks be you. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
You
All
know
right,
what?
don't hit me!
I'm gonna cut the arm off. I'm just gonna cut it off.
No, I will use my magic.
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
At this point, you guys probably just hear a large clanging sound of something falling in this southern cell.
Yeah. Yeah. Who looks?
Well, they can't look; it's a wall, but they can kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
you could probably see through the bars.
I can just barely see under there.
Are there other people in the cells with everybody else?
There is 2 or 1 person per cell, and a couple empty cells.
I'm gonna call him. Like, is everybody doing okay? Let me see how you look. Trying to get everybody to the doors. Make sure everybody's looking okay.
Yeah.
I hear ill from down below. There's something wrong with this crazy lady.
Well,
She just puked out a skull. It's still gooey.
Well, if everybody can stand close to the door so I can see you, just let me say a quick prayer to make sure that we're all going to get out of this okay.
Oh, you said prayers?
Yes, I pray.
You see his eyes go soft. Oh, my friend says prayers.
Yeah, it's
And he
always
kinda
good to
sits and
ask
he kinda-
for peace and forgiveness and love and unity.
He sits cross-legged and just like looks at you and listens.
Okay. So I'll sit down. I'll be doing a ritual, but I'll weave in prayers that sound nice. And as a ritual, I'm gonna cast Rary's telepathic bond on everybody, so we can speak without being heard. Hopefully, but I'll do that as a ritual.
All right, so you cast on.
So I'll pray for 10 minutes,
It's unlimited people, right?
up to 8, and within
That's enough for everyone.
within 30 foot, and everybody is exactly 30 foot from me.
Yeah. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we don't count. It doesn't include you and Nate. Or
Yeah, I have
you
to
pick
be
two?
one of the targets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is everyone in a cell. So you get both depths, Ari, Sora, Kale. So actually, you could already see him, so it's good.
That's why I was telling everybody to step to the door just so I could look at them and get everybody in
Mhm.
range.
Yep. So you can go ahead and cast that one. Seemingly, the bracers in the collar do not impact the spell. So you can talk to those who are wearing those. Other Deft looks at you. Deft. Tell me what you were trying to do.
I'm going to attempt to dispel your bracelet thingies. I
You
don't know
have
if I can
bracelets
anymore.
on too.
I know, but I don't need magic to do it.
Are you feeling okay? It's like, if you cut off my arm, this world will implode and you'll die. So just think about that. And he holds out his arm.
That lasts for
Trust
an
me.
hour or two.
This will only hurt a lot if it works. I'm going to try to use Devil's Claw to dispel his bracers.
You don't have a devil's arm to do devil's claw.
I know, but I can try.
You
The
try.
teleport worked.
And you like put your fingertips into him. Ah, nothing.
Worth a shot.
If you didn't have your bracers on, possibly. He's like, if you're trying to access muscle memory commands, they don't work with the bracers on. Don't you know anything? Hey,
No,
why
I
don't
guess
you
you
just
don't.
try to fly your way out of here? Noob.
Was a bucket delivered to me?
Yeah, the little pepper brought you a bucket a while ago.
I'm going to
All
elbow
right.
him in the ribs.
After a while, I'm going to throw the empty bucket at a blonde boy. Just to scare him.
He has not got within range of your throwing since you have hit him with wind.
Fair.
You could throw it at the one that's sitting on the ground listening to the prayer, though.
No, he's an asshole, but no, he's an asshole.
You do not have a pearl currently there.
Damn it, I forgot about that. The rod, my staff can't use like some of its power or something like that to push that through.
Well, the only component this doesn't have. Although, so now here's a good question.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to think, like, what would be in your hand? I would say.
Okay, what are the chances? Now, did they take my miniature chest? My little figurine?
They took. Yeah, they took everything.
Okay.
But I would say, from a gem standpoint, you probably have a pearl-esque type gem in your hand. So you could probably swindle this off. It's like a spirit pearl.
Yay. So I'm just going to kind of be sitting there like meditating, but I'm going to have like one of the bracelets palmed, like in my right hand, and like my hands in each of my sleeves, like cross-armed, and then I'll be kind of rubbing that gem as I'm holding it.
Yeah. So the interesting, you figure out pretty quick. Aside from this world being magical, these bracelets aren't magical, and the collar is not magical. Well, you don't have collar; you have bracelets, so they seem to be like some sort of like arcane rule.
No, rules were made to be broken.
So it doesn't seem like it's like a magical thing. It's almost like there's a rule to this item that you cannot do X while you have this on. Kind of like your flying issue where you weren't high enough level to fly because of the.
Hey,
I'll be sharing
Def.
any of this knowledge.
Yeah.
No,
You can use your head too.
the one with that pointy hat.
Yeah. Oh. Hi. Oh. He kind of puts his head out, just looking. He's talking to his head though. What's your name?
Don't even.
I elbow him in the ribs again.
He kind of looks at you. you date any of these?
No,
You travel with a lot of female tieflings and you don't date any of them?
it's been like 3 years since I've seen any of these people, so like I just got back. Don't make it weird.
You totally have kissed at least one of them, I can tell.
No.
I can hear you.
Oh, is this a shared line? Awkward.
Uh-huh.
You hear throwing up from the cell again. As this point comes happen, the elf does enter in to bring out Deft. He kind
How
of
do you
walks.
open these gates?
It's the male. He kind of looks at you. Well, once you're let go, they open. I guess if you die, but I don't think you'd actually die. You'd probably be let go. I don't really know. Anyways, and he kind of looks over and he looks confused between the two of you. Which one of you is the wizard?
We both are. Why do you think I have manacles too?
Mm-hmm.
And Shishido, fetch a little more help, would you? And you watch as he runs off and fetches Percy and Pike.
Oh, that thing's adorable.
You know,
I
this
tried
whole
her.
situation's pretty messed up, but I gotta admit, it's a little fun.
All right, I'm taking Deft and Deft. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, two Defts walk into the throne room. While you're walking, Deft, by the way, other Deft looks at you. I really hope my understudy comes in soon.
You have an understudy?
Yeah, I call him that. He's kind of like my assistant, but I don't want to pay him, so I just tell him he's my understudy.
You have an assistant? Why?
Well, technically, I'm an assistant. I don't know. He seems eager to please. But if he finds us, maybe we'll be okay.
Is your understudy from our world or from this world?
From like a real person.
Okay, great. That's a
Don't
good
worry.
start.
He's way smarter than I am. Fear not. All right.
That inspires such great confidence in me.
Let me find Deft and Deft.
So where is Ben? Actual Ben, not. Let me see the other maps, Ben.
Where would you like Ben to be?
I would have assumed, but I don't want to metagame this, that if we were being imprisoned, I would have like shunt him to the like familiar pocket.
Mm-hmm. I think you shunned him last session too, so you could re-pop him back out.
Okay, when there's an opportunity, when nobody's looking, I'm going to try to resummon him. I'm trying to look. I want to say it's within 30 foot. Yeah, I don't care if it's within 30 foot of me. So over there close, like if they're all like right here, over close to Ari in I would
When
say,
you
well,
try to
he has
conjure
he I guess he had he's not rat because he's been an owl. So
he does not appear.
he doesn't?
Not for a magical reason.
Okay.
You just go to do it. It doesn't feel like the spell. It just doesn't work.
Okay.
Where's other Deft? I mean, there's so many things in the combat tracker.
One other question.
Yes.
Rules is written. I didn't know if I can adjust anything or not. Like, say, on a spell like a wall spell.
Yeah.
It's like you typically can either do a straight line, so far, or a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any kind of way to manipulate it to, like, just fill up an area?
I would say you could probably attempt to fill up an area, yeah.
Okay. Just I'm looking at all my different options of things I might be able to do.
All right, so Leah and Allie, you watch. This is funny because this is actually you and you. You watch
myself, and
as
I.
two deaths are also brought in. He kind of looks over. Why are there two? Wait a minute. What's going on? How did you made another you? Tell me how. He like walks over. He secures them too. He just like jabs other Deft in the rib with like his little scepter. Why does everyone keep hitting in the rib? He looks over at you. How old are you?
Oh, that's a good question. 23.
Liar! Smacks you in the ribs.
Ow! Dude.
There's no way. You made a copy of yourself. You said it was impossible.
Well, technically, I'm not a copy. He's the copy.
No, you're the copy. I was here first.
I mean, considering you look like the Fantasy Costco brand knockoff version of me, I think you might be the copy.
Fantasy Costco.
That really stings. No clone of me could be so cruel. Like, oh, don't worry. You'll be dead soon enough.
You
A
know,
punishment.
Oh.
But you're all lucky. We really should up the stakes of this game. You see, your little friend over here has decided not to tell me how to use this amulet. And kind of looks at you, Deft. Are you sure this one's a wizard?
Why else would they put manacles on me?
Good point.
I just kind of jiggle them.
And just continues like pacing around you guys. One of you will tell me how this works, or all of you will die.
You know, I've kind of been dead before. It's not as bad as you'd think.
Well, we could
mean,
certainly
going to hell
try,
is-
couldn't we?
Not the funnest, but other me, buddy. Why don't you just tell him?
I can't.
Can't why?
Don't remember.
Oh my god. You were so stupid.
We can't tell him anyways. Look what he's already done.
Well, could you figure it out again?
Yeah, I got really dizzy trying to figure it out. I remember that much.
How do you figure it out?
I don't remember. I just was kind of like, I had a few too many sugar drinks, and I was kind of on my bed, and I was laying upside down. And I was like trying to figure, and I was just kind of playing with the words, and poof.
Play with the words poof. Now would be a really great time to remember.
Well, you see, it's gotten in like he's struggling. He can't see it there. He can't read from this far. He like tries to like adjust his glasses as best he can. We can't do it.
It's either we do it or we die, from what I'm hearing.
Hold on 1 second. All of a sudden, everyone freezes except for the 2 deafs. Okay, good. Now he can't hear us. It's like, if he learns how to make more, he's gonna destroy this place.
Wait, you can make more of those? Just by having it?
Yeah, it kind of makes things come to life. It's kind of its thing.
Okay. Question. We're
Uh-huh.
frozen, right? We're paused.
Yeah.
Why don't we get out of these
We
restraints?
can't move.
Oh, we can't move?
No. You
Just
can
talking?
go
Okay.
out and teleport back to his house, but you can't move while you're paused.
Okay. Balls. Piss. Shit.
Didn't think this would happen. He used to be such a nice piano.
I don't know, maybe you just need to, like, play him? Oh, how's that gonna work? Oh, God. Just give him, like, one little play for old time's sake or something?
Oh, he
Maybe
doesn't
he's feeling neglected.
he doesn't like talking about those days.
Okay, well, what do
He used to
you
be such a
suggest
nice
then?
piano. Oh, no, I thought you guys would save us. I don't know.
I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. I mean, this is a lot.
I don't know. They gotta have a plan, right? They look smart.
Who, those two?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Allie's pretty smart. I don't know about the other one.
Oh.
She seems kind of sketchy.
She does have that look about her. All right, I'm gonna unpause. And he kind of go back to. So, feel free to just hang around until you figure it out. And he turns you all, strings you kind of all up, gives you all a stool except for other deft. He just kind of makes him hang.
Yeah.
Actually, he won't do either deft. He'll make both of you hang.
Rude.
And there's a little stand in the middle that has an illusion of the necklace on it, and it just kind of slowly spins.
So can Sora start trying to break the wall?
Yeah, go ahead and make a try.
Is it? I'm assuming strength.
Just one attack.
Oop. I did not mean to have him targeted.
That's fine. So you go to
Dirty
hit the wall,
20.
you hit it,
Uh
and you
huh.
watch it kind of like cracks the wall a little bit. It's pretty hard. After about 30 seconds, the crack closes up. You're like, huh? And you look back at the floor where Allie hit. Also has repaired itself.
So did it completely repair itself, or did it like slowly revert back?
It seems like after a set period of time, it repaired.
Like fully?
Mm-hmm. You have to hit it really hard, you gather.
He's just gonna wave her hand and try and make some sparkles appear. I assume to no avail.
How long?
Yeah,
How long
actually,
has
as you do it, you drop to the ground in pain. You kind of like your body goes limp for a bit as you kind of get tased.
So did we get a? Are we allowed to take a short rest?
Oh yeah, I'll short rest all of you. You've been here for a while.
Was other Deft in the cells with us?
Yeah, you can talk to both.
Okay, I need to put the.
So all 4 of you wizards are now here with this hanging in the middle.
So I don't know if while you were having your conversation, if I had asked, like, don't you create the rules for this place?
It's like,
Yeah, that's a great question. Don't we?
no. Well, yes, but you need the amulet to kind of do it, and then you see the king has the amulet.
And I also asked him, like, do you
That's
see?
why you were supposed to steal it back.
Is he wearing it, or is it just like on his belt loop or something?
Oh, he's wearing it.
Okay. Also,
So,
do y'all see the half elf woman?
Yeah, she's in here.
Does she happen to? Can you visibly see the key for the cells, like for the lock?
Can we?
On a perception check.
is my Bigby's hand related to the astral self? Or is that a whole different thing?
Is a 21.
It is kind of related to it,
Okay.
but it's not magical. Not that it matters.
Come on, Bigby. I haven't used you today.
You look, you don't see a key on her.
It's a 21, by the way, for reliable talent. If that changes things.
She's not wearing it. It would be like in a pocket, so it's not super easy to see.
Well, if you can find that key and get it from her somehow without being noticed, I can come get it.
So, if I can, I might be able to, depending on how hard I hit, break the cell door.
Oh, you want to break the walls?
They seem to repair themselves after a couple seconds.
I'm gonna poke my head out the bars. Which one are you in?
Well, let me remove my cloth. The second one from the bottom on the left.
Hey, Deft, roll a d4 for me. Tick tock tick, and you watch as lightning shoots down the chain towards Allie, and she gets electrocuted. She takes 10 points of lightning damage.
Hit the
Ow.
south wall. Hit the south wall. I'll help. And I'm gonna summon my maul, and I'm gonna go to hit the wall when Sora does.
Oh no, Sora said she's gonna try and break the door.
No.
Cell.
I'm telling you to do this instead. So it's up to you if you listen or not. Do you want to help too, big guy? That's to Caleb. I'll let you keep the skull.
No, thank you. What do you want him to do? Hit what?
Hey, assist me with breaking the south wall. Or my north wall, Sora's south wall.
Yep.
Oh, 1 sec.
I summoned Bigby's hand.
I'm looking for my buddy. There he is. Hold on.
I've also put a cloth blocking the bars on my door so they can't see inside.
If you do that, they just knock it down. They're not that silly.
All right. Well, then they get to see me do this.
Jimbo's catching up on his health.
And
Jimbo, real poor. Close enough.
yeah, I'm gonna send clenched fist through the southern wall of mine.
So, All right, so you. Well, actually, first of all, as you try to conjure the hand, it
Mhm.
does not appear. Your servant there says you go, does not appear.
Then mentally I'll say, okay, never mind, I can't come get the key.
At this point, other deaf's like, oh, sorry, I should have mentioned that. Nothing can be summoned in the castle.
Even if we have access to our powers?
No, it's just you can't summon anything or put any pieces directly here.
Okay, what
This is the last
else do
level.
we need to know? What are the rules here?
God, I never wrote them all down. I have them in my notebook back at the apartment.
Yeah, why don't you just get that real quick?
I can't leave. I
Exactly.
can only go to my con. Oh yeah. Man, oh, my assistant might be able to find it. He's supposed. Oh, probably still on vacation though. How many days have I been gone?
8, 9.
He said he was coming back eventually. At this point,
So,
Tanya, you hear a key at your front door. Jason kind of sits there, holds a bow.
I mean,
The door opens, but you don't see anyone until you look down. And you see a small red kobold with like a little jacket on. My devil, who are you? What have you done with Master Duft? Genius Jambo.
Wait, where's Genius Jambo?
This is this world's Jambo.
Oh, great.
What are you doing in Master Duft's apartment? You're not supposed to be here.
He's in the middle of a game.
He didn't try to get you to play with him, did he?
No, I stayed outside. Like everyone else got sucked in. Actually, oh, I know exactly what's going on. Am I able to show him the picture?
Then he looks at it.
It doesn't look like it's going too good for them.
Ay, 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 ay. And he like walks over and he pulls open a drawer and grabs a few things out of it. Oh, where did he put that?
Oh,
there it is.
do you know
He grabs
anything?
something.
Why? Do you know anything about bunny people?
There's no such thing as bunny people.
I
Do you
describe.
know anything about head injuries?
I'm gonna
'Cause
start
you might want to
describing.
look into it.
I'm gonna start describing the things that we saw that tried breaking in.
That's real nice. He kind of like just randomly talks to you as he's digging through. Ah, there it is. And he pops something down on the table.
And what is it?
It's like a little figurine. Right. Well, that ought to do it. Oh. He kind of looks at the two of you. And he looks at all the pieces. How many of you are there?
A lot. Actually, there's 2 deaths now. I guess.
I don't want to know. Yeah, I'll be back. And he just like walks out of the apartment. All right, back to the wizards.
I don't think we can handle intelligent Jambo.
Hey, Sock, you still there, buddy?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Just the 4 of you hanging out. You two are quite literally hanging out. It's like, don't worry, I don't age. I literally have my entire life to wait until one of you figures this out. No?
Has he really never tried to say the words before? I say in my head to other devs.
They can't read.
Why can't they read?
Why do they need to know how to read?
I think that's just a little mean at that point.
I mean, he could
I mean,
read
they're from
music.
They're from your books and stuff.
If he could read, he could do horrible things. Obviously, I made the right choice.
It's messed up, dude.
Yeah, in hindsight, yes, I agree.
So literally all we have to do is read this out loud, do the spell.
No, because they don't know how to do it. It's like, I forget which word goes first, though. I remember bad things happened when I read it the wrong way. That was what took so long.
Great. Fantastic.
I tried to tell you. I don't really remember. I just remember getting really dizzy, and then all the peppers attacked.
Sora's gonna be dumb and charge the door.
We're on all the maps. Technically, we're at the Wizards.
Hmm.
Roll an
I'm
athletics
assuming
check.
athletics. I wish I had astral athletics. Oh well.
You hit it. It kind of jostles the stone that it's in, but it does not budge.
That's gonna fix in like 30 seconds.
Let me grab the image. The star.
If it doesn't immediately fix itself, Sora's gonna try again.
There we go. I just had this. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Beep. Oh, you already have it open. What do you think?
I think we gotta give the guy what he wants if we don't want to die, and then we'll figure it out later.
Interesting thing you notice too, after spending some time looking at it, you do recognize the word on the southernmost part of that amulet. There's a town named that was related to Astra. Roll another d4.
Does the door fix itself? I'm assuming.
Ooh, this one is Leah. You take
Oh, jeez.
28 points of lightning damage as you are electrocuted through your chain.
That's smarts.
Fuck it. Ow.
No, nobody? Nobody has an answer for me? Please don't make me kill all of you. Ah. Looks down at the bard. Hmm. going to cast a spell on Leah. Wait, did I have it? I do. Let's see if it works. Oh, too far. You are now dominated.
Lovely.
It's the eyes kind of. Now do be a dear and tell me how this works, if you will, please. Leah's eyes are just like completely dull for the rest of the deaths in Alley.
That doesn't look good.
Is she a good wizard?
Unfortunately, I think probably yeah.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for Leah.
Uh-oh.
Could you have at least rolled low?
I tried.
So she kind of looks at it, tilts her head. Let's see. Why don't you start from the bottom and go counterclockwise? So 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock. The bottom going right and around back to.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. It starts. Sorry, I got it wrong. It's the top part that goes down. So fully clockwise. I was upside down. You don't actually have to say it if you don't want to say it.
Wait, what word to start with?
So it starts with the word that begins with T at the top, not the bottom. And then it
Okay.
goes down. So TMTSD.
Okay. So Triguna, McCoids, Tricorium, Satis D.
Close enough. As you say the words, what is the closest? What do you have in your? Well, you don't have anything in your pocket.
Nothing.
Roll another Arcana check real quick.
More. That's great.
You watch it kind of lights up, and one of these stone statues just starts kind of like walking forward. Yes. Very good. Now, Master, if you would please, the exit. Adorable wizard, if you could please make him see, and he kind of releases the chain off of
Whoops,
Leah.
that's me. Wrong portrait.
For some reason, she just feels like she has the proper skill sets for this. If you could extract the answers from my young pink friend here.
Which one of us?
He wants Leah to interrogate the wizard one.
I repeat myself. Which one of us?
Yeah, the wizard. Leah interrogate Deft Wizard.
Okay, but which Deft Wizard?
The one she knows is Deft Wizard.
Okay, fair enough.
Wizard Def, why did the walls fix themselves?
Oh, easier upkeep.
Harder to escape too.
Yeah, I honestly never really needed to use the dungeons before. Never thought I'd have to escape out of them.
Is there a hidden button in any of these cells?
Why would I have to put a hidden button in there? I don't live there. I never expected to use them. I didn't even decorate them. I just put
Just out of
pillows.
curiosity.
Hmm.
Just out of curiosity now, Bill. What's the gap size between the bars?
It's not very big.
Okay.
So, what does Leah do to get Wimpy Deaf to speak?
Do I have magic?
No, that really shouldn't stop a girl of your talents. I mean, how old were you when you left?
Passive aggression it is.
You're like, I'm just gonna tell them how disappointed I am.
Where did my dragon go?
All right.
He took it over at the end of combat when the king came out.
I'm going to try to break the door one more time. My shoulder is killing me, but it's not that bad.
I could do this. I could do this.
I'm gonna be an idiot, yeah.
Go for it.
Was it an attack or athletics?
Athletics for the gate.
This is gonna end poorly. Yep.
Nope, keep doing it. I think it'll work this time. Grog's just laughing it up as you keep slamming into it.
Oh, like you could fare any better.
I could. I just happen to not be in jail for once. That actually brings up a good point. Terry, when do we get to go home?
Oh,
We're
when
on a
we
mission.
leave?
What's our mission? Well, obviously it's our mission.
You know you're the bad guys, right? In this scenario?
No, you're the bad guys. That's why you're in jail.
Oh, so you've never been the good guy getting thrown in jail by the bad guy?
I take the fish.
We could metagame and tell him we're going to give him a bunch of beer if he lets us out.
He already has beer from the pepper.
So,
Oh, Lord.
hey, how about we have a game then?
What kind of game?
Drinking game?
Terry's like, no.
You gonna listen to him?
Were we not just talking about that?
Yeah.
And
we're-
somebody was like, I've never seen a pair once.
That's a drink, Nobel.
It's behind me. I have to reach further.
It was me who'd never seen a pair of ones.
Now you have,
Now you
sir.
have them.
I've
Mhm.
experienced it firsthand.
The pain. The pain. So, Leah, how do you get your dear friend to talk with all of those years of dark elf experience?
You know, after all the bullying I've done to myself, I don't know why this is hard.
He's so innocent.
He's just a nice little boy.
Def, did you see any of the messages I sent over the bond?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try to do that. How hard is it to make rules?
Who are you asking? Just me?
Deft.
Hey, can I just say fuck the rules and play by my own?
Like, it depends. Caleb just looks at you, has no idea what you're saying. I think
I'm
it
gonna
hit its
choose.
head too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Some way out of here.
That didn't drop it. I wanted to do a wisdom save. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's charmed by me now.
Are you feeling okay? I was very concerned when you threw up before. Not every day you see someone throw up a whole human head. It's right here. Can't you see it? It's covered in muscles.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna like put both of my hands on him, and I'm going to bite him.
Go ahead and try. Roll just roll an
Unarmed.
athletics check to see if you could bite through him.
Sure.
He doesn't have
I
much of
am
a knife.
big, so let's just see if I get better than that.
So as you bite him, the charm does fall off.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of looks at you. That's an unarmed strike. So what's your strength?
My strength is +3.
Hold on, let me minimize this map.
I don't know if you want to give me the D8 from Giant.
Because it's bite. No, it would have to be with a weapon.
Mhm.
Your bite doesn't get any better from that one, unfortunately.
Okay.
What does it say? Does it say any strike, or does it say what does it say exactly for your giant?
On each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can deal an extra 1d8 damage to a target you hit.
Yeah, so I could say go ahead and roll a d8. That's fine. So you bite him for what was your strength?
3, 4
So you bite
damage.
him for 4 damage.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep it there, and I'm like trying to rip it out a chunk.
Yeah, not even hard enough. The minute you bite him, he is going to headbutt you.
Cool.
That is a 18. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he smacks into you. Why is he have necrotic damage?
I did hex him. Would you take the extra d6?
Oh, you gave him the hex? I see.
Yes.
Hold on.
And I was gonna do it on wisdom, but it doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Hold on 1 sec.
So is well, that's happening.
So yeah, you take 11 points of damage instead of 14.
Sweet. I'll just leave it where it was. Actually, no. It would be 29, I think. Okay.
You come up with a way to get your answer, Leah?
There's nothing really more I can do besides insult him at this point.
Well, you're dominated, so you don't have to be nice.
So looks like apparently Grog's just afraid of losing a drinking contest.
Roll a persuasion check. What's in it for me if I win?
A victory. Persuasion, you say? I'm just going to. Is he considered hostile?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't get
At
advantage
the
on
moment,
this.
no.
No, he'll be hostile in a minute. Sora is really not used to her magic, so accidentally cast friends.
Okay.
I should have advantage on this. One better.
That would be a natural 2. That's boring.
Well, you took all my stuff.
No, I didn't. He kind of looks at you. Pepper, bring beer! And the little pepper will go off. All right, back at the wizards. He kind of just looks over. Well, I have what I need anyways. Very well. He looks over. Take them back to their cells. Like, these two can stay here, though. As he retains both deaths.
No, I think I'd like to go back to my cell too, actually. Long day.
Afraid not. But do have fun, you two. As Allie and Leah kind of escorting her back goes back. You guys watch as they do return. As you're in the first round of your drinking competition,
Mhm.
the elven male's like, "What the hell are you doing?" "Just having fun." Roll Constitution save.
Does it matter that I am allergic and not allergic, immune to poison and poison condition?
Let's see if you can gulp it faster than him.
Constitution, you say. Is it a save or a check?
Just save. Make it easier. Ooh! You beat him by 3. A beginner's look. And gets smacked in the back of the head. All right, Leah goes back to her cell. Allie goes back
Where's Steph?
to her cell. Well, go sleep it all. And they trade out Glarok for... Actually, he'll take over. Oh yeah, you got some blood from him when you bit him.
Damn it. Like, I would love to have tried to sleight of hand something, but
Tanya, roll a stealth check.
what was I going to sleight of hand off of?
What bonuses would Scout get for stealth?
He has no bonus. He's just a 20. Unless he's got other things with him.
Well, he is
Not bad.
invisible.
All right. So as you're sitting there, he can't be invisible in here. Doesn't work
Oh, didn't the spell?
in the castle grounds. But he's stealthy though, because he's little.
Oh, wait, so the spells are discontinued on the castle grounds?
Certain things don't work as laws of the game.
Ah,
So like invisibility and conjuration seem to not work while you're within these areas. But which cell do you want to go to? You seem to be able to sneak your little ball past.
I'll go to Ferris, the more
Oh.
reliable person in this group.
Does it matter that Big B's hand is evocation, not conjuration?
No, it's literally just anything that manifests itself is not prohibited. So, like, even if you did like a big old illusionary dragon, it's just like a protective measure within the grounds.
Gotcha. Are either of you up for a challenge?
Is Scout?
Sora will wiggle her empty beer mug.
We'll pass. He just kind of looks at you with like cold eyes. No. Actually, it does have minor illusion. It could technically.
Yeah, I'll have it go into Ferris's cell.
As you go to flick the rock, you reach into your pocket to reach for one, and you realize that they went back to where they were and repaired.
No, I threw the beer mug at him. I missed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were throwing a rock.
No.
Okay.
And then once Scout goes into the cell, I'll have it explain about the intelligent Jambo doing stuff.
You just get like a little marquee, Theris, from Scout, giving you updates from Tanya.
Okay. I tell Scout about everything that's going on here. And if, in case he takes it out or somehow, if you can get message back to him or to Tanya, tell him to pick up all of our figures off the table and see if that works.
No, don't do that. As soon as he touches the figures, he's gonna go in too.
I look at Jason.
Well, then he can't get the message back anyway, because if he picks Scout back up, then it doesn't matter.
I'm watching this in real time.
Jason walks over.
Okay, then I'll like, Scout, never mind, don't do that. That's correct, because when I was sucked in is when I touched something.
I miss my hammer. Oh god, I sound like a pirate.
Tanya, can you hear us right now? And I'll be whispering to Scout.
Yeah, I'll have Scout. I guess I'm assuming I have audio, so
you
yeah.
can hear. You can't talk back to them, but you can have them display like little messages.
Yeah, I'll have it display messages saying yeah.
Are there any miniatures or things you could drop, some thieves' tools or something in here, as well as some creatures to fight the guys in the hallway? Something big and tough.
Where's the robot?
The one you tried earlier, it's still sitting on the table.
Any like accessories, like thieves' tools that I could find with all his junk laying around?
And you could probably find something similar.
Also, if you can get them drawn away from us, I saw some terrain pieces that you could use to block the hallway. If you can get them to the north, then I can hopefully get us out of here with some thieves' picks.
Yeah, I'll look for like little accessories on models, anything that could be used as thieves' tools.
Yeah, you find one, you go to place it upon Theris's cell, and it turns red. Conjuration. But then you think for a second, and Jason kind of looks at you. Distraction, huh? It's like, Tanya, come here.
Hey, tall, dark, and oh, go. Never mind.
I'm gonna go over to Jason.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Here comes
Sora.
Jason.
Hello.
No, I was gonna say brooding.
Okay.
No, Sora's not good.
Still.
Why are you keeping us here?
Jail is changing you.
Change is a man.
I agree.
You just okay. So
Sora becomes a seductress.
hold on.
Come on, Nobel. You know it's not that hard to tempt me.
Hold on. I'm doing something else real quick.
Hey, I have charm person friends and suggestion as innate spellcasting, just because she doesn't like it and feels uncomfortable with it.
Since you grab onto Caleb, He just kind of looks down at you. Are you really gonna keep this up? I'm not food. Leah,
Hi.
as you kind of like finally kind of come out of your dominate after a while, you notice a weird little spot in the corner of your ceiling. And like slowly starts moving from the corner to like the top of the roof above your cell. Spider.
Just kind of tilt my head at it.
It's got like these very long, like silverish looking legs and like a black body. And it just kind of slowly like looses a web and kind of starts descending down towards you.
I just hold a finger out to let it land on.
You kind of watch as it slowly goes and lands. And it lands on your finger and it kind of makes like a little chittering sound at you. And it kind of walks around your finger and then it closes on your finger and it turns back into your ring that was missing.
Oh. What a weird place to find you again.
Seems
Wait.
not everyone has forgotten about you guys.
Wait a minute. Can I take it off?
Yeah, it's just a ring.
Okay. I said it's not stuck anymore. I put it back on.
So somehow someone sent you your ring of telekinesis. While this is going on, you watch a bunch of little peppers that run into this room. Both of these individuals leave, and there's like now like 12 little peppers that are gonna watch you guys as they run up. And
Can I spot?
feel like a vibrating.
Do I spot my pepper in them?
Yes, your pepper is here too. And the ground and your cells begin to vibrate.
Stampede.
Interesting.
Can't be
Curious,
good.
you just see a little marquee message that says all of them. That's what we'll pick up next week.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Hang on a minute.
Oh no. Oh, you're evil.
You wanted a distraction. Me and Dark gave you a distraction. As they dumped every miniature in Death's collection upon the board.
Nice.
So we'll
How did
see,
that not cause a system crash?
magic. Hell of a drug. Hell of a drug. So yeah.
Hell of a drug.
If you look at the map, if he has it on stream.
Which one? Which map do you want?
It's the apartment map or the bedroom. So if you look, the one by the door, there's 4 giant bookshelves in his room. 2 left of Jason, 1 further in the left corner, and the one at the top corner that they shoved in. Each one of those was packed full of minis. So they just literally just like grabbed everything and dumped it on to your map. So you got your distraction.
Stampede.
Yeah, but I
Kinda.
needed the distraction's kind of useless for what I was wanting it for because like I can't get us out. I got no thieves pigs.
Hey, but on the bright side, if you got to make a move, it's a lot easier to make a move on 12 little peppers than it is to make on them.
Is it just in
Mhm.
the cell area, or is it all over the castle?
So nothing can be dumped on the castle, so they basically dumped everything in front of the castle.
Okay.
So anything that took, apparently there. So
Okay, well,
I mean, If possible, Aldrin.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next Friday.
Yeah,
Catch you next Friday.
And I'll be on tomorrow night for some Grimdark. See you then, too.
Yes.